Hi, my name is Traci Kuther, and I'm with Fenwick Keats Real Estate. I am so very fortunate that I have been able to take my passions of real estate, home design and renovation, and the art of the deal and combine all of that into an incredible career in this wonderful city I live in, Manhattan. I've been a resident here now for over 17 years, and this is truly my home. Did you know that home renovation today represents a $200 billion industry? Yes, $200 billion. So the fundamental question as a realtor that we're asked all the time is, what is going to be the return on my investment, the ROI? Where do I get the most bang for my buck when I do a home renovation? And particularly as the market has softened over the years, it's interesting that as the prices have decreased, the expectations of a buyer have substantially increased. They are looking for top-of-the-line home renovations. They're not looking for a fixer-upper. They want to come in, bring their toothbrush, and call it home. So while there's no easy answer to your ROI, there are some fundamental facts we can look onto. A recent report done by the Joint Center of Housing Studies at Harvard University continues to support what we as realtors already know. Buyers look at kitchens first. Even in Manhattan, which is sort of ironic considering with the plethora of amazing restaurants that we have, but we most certainly want an incredible high-end kitchen like I'm standing in now so that we can heat up the leftovers. However, it's imperative to remember one thing. Your ROI, your return on investment, you will never see 100%. So you need to get rid of what I like to call seller's math. I bought my apartment for this, I put in X amount of dollars in renovations, there's a broker's fee, there are taxes, I of course want to make a profit, so voila, this is what I want you to put my apartment on the market for. Simply not the way we do things today. The fact of the matter is, according to Urban Housing Magazine and quarterly reports, an ROI on a kitchen will bring you the most return on your investment, but you're probably looking at it about 72 to 78%. The first thing a buyer is going to notice when they walk into this kitchen is this incredible stove. Spot on, high-end, commercial-grade appliances, and then this incredible architectural detail vent. It's classic, backsplash done in a tumbled marble, a little stylized, but again very neutral, exactly what your buyers are looking for. And since we've certainly never had any buyer walk in and say, this apartment certainly has far too much storage for me, it's imperative, particularly in a small kitchen, to make use of every square foot. So if you notice over here, even though there was just this little space, what the homeowners did was they designed in here a spice rack. So you have the spice rack hidden right here. All your spices are here for when you're cooking. And while some realtors might disagree and think that they should have done the built-in microwave here and that this is wasted space, I don't find this wasted space considering the amount of architectural impact and just how it, I believe, elevates this kitchen to the next level from a design impact. I believe they're going to get full value back on this and their stove. So what's another great selling feature in this kitchen? The window. The drawback is that in today's New York City real estate market, $1 million view costs you $2 million. So it's unfortunate that this large view does nothing but face a brick wall. So how do we turn a negative into a positive? The homeowners did a custom window treatment and then extended that fabric into the dining room, onto the dining room chairs, because since they opened the kitchen into the dining and then into the living, it sort of ties the two together. So now we're going to take a look at the kitchen from the other side. One of the first things that these homeowners did that the buyers are going to be very impressed with is the fact that they opened up this space. This started out as a very long and narrow gallery where I'm standing right now was the end of the kitchen with a door, so when you walked in here you pretty much felt claustrophobic. The homeowners opened up this wall and then extended the counter around the corner, thus opening up the kitchen into the dining area, and then the opening up the wall from the dining area into the living room. And that's what buyers are looking for. They want that open floor plan. As they're entertaining, they want to be able to be a part of their guests. They don't want to be kept cooped up in the kitchen. They did have to get rid of that long gallery wall I told you about. So now, when you open the door to this apartment, you walk straight into the dining room and the kitchen. So unfortunately, one drawback would be that you no longer have a foyer, and it would be nice to have sort of a gracious foyer. But again, if we're talking with square footage and I had a choice between a gracious foyer and the dining room table for 6, I think the buyers are going to pick a dining room table for 6 every time. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to show it to you, but this is a pantry closet in Manhattan. It might just be priceless. So we're looking at the kitchen from one last direction. Again, up above, we have these incredible shelves with the corbels. Some might feel that we lost some storage space. I do feel it gives it a nice design element since you're walking in, and I think it'll be something that buyers are going to like, because one drawback is that when buyers walk into this apartment, they're pretty much walking straight into the dining space. So I think it was nice that they really created this extra counter with the column and the corbels. This would probably be the piece de resistance. Yes, your own washer dryer. While the building does have its own washer dryers in the basement, now you can have your own. Now, anywhere else in the country right now is looking at me and saying, let me make sure I get this straight. This homeowner is going to get the most return on their investment because they opened up a kitchen, created a dining area for 6, have this kitchen, and now have incorporated a washer dryer into a kitchen, dining, living space. And yes, given the fact of square footage and the vertical living in Manhattan, this will sell the apartment. So overall, did this kitchen get a great bang for its buck? Absolutely. And until this apartment goes on sale, these homeowners can really enjoy a beautiful space that they can cook in, entertain, and heat up last night's leftovers from the restaurant. I'm Traci Kuther with Fenwick Keats Real Estate, and it's been a pleasure giving you a tour of our kitchen today.